This is a video for the Tiki Bar D&D session that I did for my players. It encompasses a lot of different things. In fact, we have a lot of decorations here that Perkins likes to chew on. But I built this bar. It has lighting effects, and we have this RFID table that lets us take the statues you may have seen in one of my other videos to change the lighting through Node Red. And each one of these things is going to be a separate video, which I'm going to post later. But for now, this is kind of just an overview of everything that we did in this room today. Perkins is very much a fan of everything we've done here, much to the detriment of our decorations. Behind him, which you can't see, we have a Facebook Portal Mini for our remote player. He was able to join in and see everything really well. It would zoom in when people were talking and things like that. Behind that, we have, you may recognize from another video, my animatronic steampunk bird. So as people came to the bar, they could interact with it and keep doing different things with it. This platform here, which I'll probably do a video of itself, is just a wooden box from Michael's, and inside I've glued kind of my nice networked Wi-Fi RFID Arduino project, so that when you put either these statues that you've already seen, or in an upcoming video, I'm going to show you these snow globes. This was kind of a Christmas/Tiki themed session. Each one of these snow globes has an RFID tag in it, and I don't have a projector and the Raspberry Pi on right now, but these would each trigger a video, and you see the lights go down so that we can watch that video easily.
Feeling important.
What might be that?
Is that you? They were finding these snow globes throughout the D&D session, and they would get little different story points projected on the wall behind me. It was a lot of fun to have kind of these different snow globes tell different parts of the story and just have fun drinking.
I swear to you, I will make sure our paths cross again. I'll protect the elderly and my friends as long as they travel through my domain. I will guide you. Our love can never keep us separated. No, kiss me. You are making muscle man.
All these lights are connected through Node Red. Arduino connects to Node Red, tells the lights to change using the hue library for Node Red. These lights down here, I wasn't able to get my hands on a hue light strip in time, unfortunately, so this is just a regular light strip that you get from Amazon with different colors. I can, behind the bar, just set it to be different colors or patterns. I can do different flashing, fading, and things like that. It's a lot of fun. If you come behind the bar, I can show you some features of this. First, we have our one side that is all of our liquor. Lots of rum because it's tiki drinks, but we also have vodka and whiskey and various things. We have our shaker here, some nice coasters that we just found at Target. And even more below that, then you'll see on this side, a little bit messy right now. I still need to secure this HDMI cord, but I have a bunch of our consoles set up and a computer for running things. And I have these really nice little hooks for gaming controllers so they can charge and just sit there until it's time to play. So let's move on to the table. This is where we had most of the players sitting as if they were in the bar. This particular session didn't have a lot of combat. It was a lot of just RPing and talking with people and unraveling kind of the mystery of the story as we went. Bailey made these really cool menus here with our different drinks, different D&D rip-offs of popular tiki drinks like Zombie and Pieces of 8. We of course had the fire going at the same time. That was a lot of fun. It was nice and cozy. And for the back, we just decorated it with a few things. We have a shield from previous D&D session. It was kind of like they went to a place where everybody there was fans of them already because there was some time travel stuff. It's a long story. And then that fish is actually from the Voyage Under the Sea ride, the Little Mermaid ride at California's Adventure. I've always had that just sitting in a closet that I got on auction many years ago, but never had a good place to put it until now. These are just little bamboo fence things we're using to cover the cubby areas. These were secured the night of, but we've since taken it down. You'll notice I used the same bamboo stuff on the bar itself. Now there's going to be a whole video showing how I made the bar, so that'll have more details there. And lastly, if you want to zoom in here, we have the Sobeki Shores kind of sign. It was very easy to make. Bailey designed the logo, and then this is just a board that I got stock from Michael's. It already came a really nice color, kind of stained like this. And what I did was I projected the logo onto there, traced it with Sharpie, and then went back over with paint to fill it in. And it has a really nice effect. It looks very handmade but professional, and I'm quite happy with that. These are just leaves, again from Amazon. I bought them years ago. The lighting effect there is just a thing you get at Home Depot for lighting Christmas lights, and it happens to be Christmas time right now. Obviously you see the trees that we have offering some nice lighting. The wreath over here, another tree here. Lastly, one more thing I want to talk about is a fun little drinking game we had this night. This board over here had a bunch of cliche things that either our players do or say, something like dropping dice or spilling a drink, or various inside jokes. This is just another one of those boards from Michael. It already comes pre-stained and everything. I just wrote these things with Sharpie, and then I cut little strips of just leather, and just with numbers on them, 1, 2, 3, all the way through 8, and I glue gun them with a small dot of glue to these spots. And then as these things happened throughout the night, I just ripped them off. And it was a lot of fun for the players to try to guess what was going to be under there. And then if they guessed something that I should have put under there, we'd be like, oh no, too bad, I forgot to think of that. And every time they uncovered one, I had to take a shot. As such, I don't remember the last couple of the videos that we played of the 9 of that night. But by all accounts, it was a fun night. It was fun for me too, until I stopped remembering what happened that night. Anything else? We have the projector up there. One thing that we had a problem with the night of is the projector wasn't loud enough, so I did have to run speakers down to the table. The speakers on the projector just weren't very good, so if you see videos that I'm cutting to where big wires coming down, unfortunately, it's because we had to put speakers on the table for everybody to hear. I'm running the HDMI cord up along there. Power is just kind of hidden behind some extra bamboo here, and then HDMI is coming down here. I've got an HDMI switcher that switches between my Amazon Fire Stick, my computer, my PS3, Nintendo Switch, etc. So you can really quickly just jump between things if we want to play any. We're leaving this set up for the time being so that all of our TV watching and video game playing happens in here, as well as D&D on the days that we do it. So it's quite a nice environment to stay in, especially now that we've got the fire going. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the videos that I make for these individual sections, and hopefully you watch them. And smash that subscribe button, as they say, or just press it.